Hi, we're Proton Inc. from Poolesville High School, Poolesville, Maryland. My name is Adhvayith Sriram.
My name is Neil Ghosh.
My name is Kenny Song.
For the 2018-2019 Source America Design Challenge, we partnered with the Melwood Horticultural Training Center in Upper Marlboro, Maryland, to design and innovate an assistive technology to further accomplish their mission: innovation, inclusion, and social good. There we met Siobhan, Josh, Tina, and Anthony. This group of motivated individuals
Accomplish a variety of gardening tasks, ranging from potting plants, adding fertilizer, replacing old pots, weeding the soil, and watering plants. Our focus for this challenge is watering potted plants.
Watering multiple greenhouses full of plants can become a very tedious task. More importantly, a large consumption of water. In a planet where only 0.3% of water is actually drinkable and available for watering plants, all the water being used can quickly add up. Each plant in a half-gallon pot requires half a liter of water for healthy growth. Multiply that by 500 and then by 6. That's 1,500 liters of water per day.
Due to the various abilities our SMEs possess, watering the right amount for each plant can be a difficult task. They may overwater the plants or underwater others, which can reduce the potential success rate of plant growth. This also requires that supervision has to be present so that the SMEs can be instructed on when they are watering too much or not watering enough.
Our solution to this is to create a device that regulates a set amount of water for each pot to increase consistency of the amount of water each plant gets in order to increase the efficiency of the greenhouse as a whole. We started to brainstorm ideas and watch the SMEs to gather inspiration for a design. We wanted to make sure it was convenient to handle and easy to use to ensure that anyone can use our device. After several stages of prototyping and iterations of different designs, our final device incorporated a motor-controlled valve that can regulate the amount of water dispensed at a time.
We first started off with a plunger that would intake a certain amount of water and then dispense it for a single plant pot. However, we found that it was very ineffective and took significantly more time than it did normally. We then started exploring designs that would be a motorized valve that can open and close based off a simple program. We tried to create a motor casing around the existing infrastructure, but that proved to be ineffective and did not allow convenience of use. We finally custom designed a valve that would fit in between the hose and the water wand that can regulate flow quickly to shut off when it was time to move on to the next pot. We controlled a small servo via an Arduino to regulate the shutoff valve and a custom 3D printed valve housing to control the flow.
After using our device, we were able to conclude that we could reduce 20% of water consumption in the greenhouses. We were able to cut down on the water wasted in between switching pots, and we were able to reduce overflow of water in some pots. This ultimately allowed Siobhan, Josh, Tina, and Anthony to really become independent and water plants on their own, all while feeling good that they were going green and saving the environment.
We would like to thank Siobhan, Josh, Tina, and Anthony for allowing us to work with them and share their endless positivity and motivation throughout this process. We would also like to thank Mr. Edward Goodman and Mr. Kevin Lee for their guidance and for enabling us to foster an impact on other people's lives.